What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out because I'm a little bit late. Dearest Marvel Champions. Sorry I'm late. I was out collecting acorns for this new event. It's gonna be pretty tough to collect a million. Actually, hold on. 2 hours later, and I only have 300. Okay. Sorry I'm late. I was out collecting acorns for this new event. 2 hours later, I only have 300. It's gonna be pretty tough to collect a million. Bring us now life. Okay. Tweet. All right. What's up, people? Your head doesn't look shiny today? Well, that's rude to say. Man, not every day, you know? Do you say that to your loved ones? That's hurtful. It's hurtful, man. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Squirrel Girl's got nuts. I don't. Dysentery Joe, don't ever say that about yourself. You have plenty of nuts. Trent Rogers, first one here, followed by Obi Don, Loki 420, Hugo Berry. What's up, everybody? We got Starlight, Abu Das, Dysentery Joe, Roboto. How you guys doing? BG opened 5-star crystal today and got one of your most used champs. Was it Iron Patriot? Just kidding. Who'd you get, man? It must be someone good if it's one of my most used champs. I only use good champs, of course. Alright, anyway. I've got full energy, so that we need to move. So let's do that. Let's go somewhere. I guess we'll hit the event quest. Just do a little bit of an energy dump. You know what I mean? Do that. Hype, first time too. Ooh, Roboto. Very nice, dude. Actually, let's get away from... Yeah, let's... Sure, let's do Master. We're Masters, right? So we might as well do Master. Sounds about right. 150k acorns just for grinding as usual this month. Looks great so far. Nice. Yeah, the event seems cool, you know. Can you, like, start a little after 10? It is a little after 10. Or do you mean faster after 10? Yeah. I really shouldn't be as late as I am, but sometimes I can't help it, man. Ryan, I was gonna say, but your eyes are shining brighter than ever. Oh, you. Well, thank you. Got rank up gems, take him to rank 4 unduped. Just need gold and ISO. Got it. Hey, Brian got 2 5-stars today, Omega and Guillotine. Omega would have been cool if I didn't pull him as a 6-star 3 days ago. Hey, 5-star Omega is still pretty cool, man. I mean, I don't know if your 6-star is awakened already. If your 6-star is awakened, then hey, it doesn't matter, I guess, that you got the 5-star. You just go with the 6-star, right? But it's really tough to get 6 stars awakened, though. Tough to get 6 stars awakened, and tough to get them to a high sig level, too. So, if you could possibly get your 5-star up, it's going to be even better than a 6-star. Whoa, 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 what is going on here? Do we have a Lags raid? What? Lags, thanks for the raid, man. What's up, Legacy and Lag Raiders? What up? I'm seeing something Poker. Poker. Poke her? I hardly know her. Psych reference. What the fud is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Oh, man. I know the episode you're talking about. It's got the dad from Wonder Years in it. So many nuts everywhere. It doesn't feel like a safe space. I need to hide under my covers with my eyes closed. I hear you on that, man. Because if you step on an acorn barefoot, like, you're in for a world of pain. You know? So, yeah. Brian, I expect many man-thing and nut jokes from me this month. Oh, man, I should have waited on my man-thing rank up, I guess. I think I'm all out of man-thing jokes. We used every single one. Now that you mention it, though. Maybe we'll have to come up with something. What's up, buddy? What's up, Lags? How you doing, man? How's your grind going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for the raid, dude. Is he better Awaken? I knew he was good, but is he worth it over a 6-star? Omega Red? Yeah, Omega Red's Awaken ability is crucial for the champion. Yeah. He's absolutely 100% worth it. Like an Awakened 5-star over an unawakened 6-star. It's a night and day difference. 5-star is way better. Gee, you're going for a Squirrel Girl. She's looking pretty cool from the CCP. Nah. Squirrel Girl, well, first off, yeah, no, new champions right now is pretty tough for me to go for. I'll be going for her as a 4-star and 3-star to test her out. But as like a 5-star, nah. I don't know how good she is anyway. You know what? There's a champion spotlight up, right? I'm sure. Let me pull that up real quick. I don't know if she has too much going for her. Where do they keep these things? General discussion. Oh no, although it's alright. There's a section for spotlights now. Look how convenient that is. Champion spotlight, Squirrel Girl. 10,620 prestige. Not too shabby. Yeah, I think she mostly just has bleed damage, right? I'm not too interested in bleed damage. There's a lot of bleed immune champions out there. Does she have anything against champions that are bleed immune? I really didn't. I get. Oh, this is too hard to take a look at right now, I guess. Yeah, I'll look at it later. But yeah, if I like champions that are gonna help me get through my itemless adventures. I don't see her being one of those champs. Hero Savior hitting that member button, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all of these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to, including the pineapple face, the banana face, couple of Gunthers, Flarpa, Lola, Spooky, and the banana sad face. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Should have done that months ago. Well, thank you very much for doing it now. I appreciate it. EG Squirrel Girl is looking really good. Insane damage. Lanxy took out Winter Soldier in 122 hits for the 345 Squirrel Girl. I don't know. That's how I feel about her. Just I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but. Good morning, BG Enzo. What's up, dude? Hope you had a good day with this event. You should go heavy on nut puns. I do love a good nut pun. Oh, man. But how you doing? Squirrel Girl sent over $2. Whoa, Squirrel Girl. I take everything back. You look dreamy. Squirrel Girl. Thank you very much for the 2, saying, Beaver! Been awake for 21 hours. I get off in 30 minutes. I'm barely keeping my eyes open. But guess what? No excuses. Is time to buckle up and wish you a happy birthday. Go nuts in your B-Day. Your man thing will love your nuts. Wow. Well, Squirrel Girl, thank you very much. Even though it's not my birthday, thank you very much. What was the... Well, oh, man. Was that the... Wait, first off... Stop! Thank you very much. Yeah, cutoff's going too. What was that infomercial with was it You're Gonna Love My Nuts or She's Gonna Love My Nuts? It was the Slap Chop guy, I think, right? Was it that one or was it a different one? I feel embarrassed asking, like I should know it, you know what I mean? But it's been too long. I think it's the Slap Chop guy, right? You're gonna love my nuts. What a man, what a legend that guy is. It was a parody? What? Was it a parody, really? I thought it was the real thing. Oh man. Jay Metz sent over 2 saying last 2 please sir. Okay. Jay, thank you very much for the 2. Let me check out your last 2. See what we got here. Last 2. BG, so watching your itemless stream yesterday inspired me, so I tried the no retreat node in the chapter that shall not be named. Let's just say it wasn't itemless for me, but I completed it. Well, hey man, congrats on completing it. That node just in general, that path just in general seems crazy difficult. So itemless or not, congrats. Let me see what your next one is. PS, thing at max health is great for the last 10%. Just stay at 20 rock stacks and just keep dexing his specials. Look forward to your itemless showcase of the path. Yeah, man, thing is stupid good for the last 10%, right? He's probably gonna be who I have to use for that one. So yeah, it should be a fun time. Should be a fun time trying to do that one itemless. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Congrats on your completion of it once again. Slickstar 86 and an over $1 as well. Thanks, man. Let me see where your last one is at. Your last one is Nick Fury or Namor 5-star any good unawakened? Not amazing. Can still be useful. But both of them kind of need to be awakened. I would say, like, here's the thing. Namor, he can still deal all of his damage. All the damage that Namor can deal, he can still deal that unawakened. Well, I guess he does miss out on some. Anyway, he sort of misses out on some damage. But like the crazy burst damage from popping special 3s and stuff like that, Namor can still do those things. But I would say Namor's best ability is his awaken ability. Take that away and I don't know. I'm much less interested in the champion. I'd rather play other champions where it's easier to pull off the damage and all that. So, yeah, Namor, kind of rough. If you don't have any other mutant champions or something like that, he can fill in a pinch. But his awaken ability is really where it's at for him. And as far as Nick Fury goes, Well, you're just playing his decoy without him being awakened, and his decoy is much worse than the real Nick Fury. But when you're playing Nick Fury awakened, you're trying to prevent him from dying in the first place a lot of times anyway. And it's not like he's, you know, worthless. He still has great synergies. Bleed damage is still respectable. So, like, he can be played on Awakened too, but, again, you know, the Awakened ability is kind of a big deal for Nick Fury. So, yeah, I would say in both cases, their Awakened ability is pretty important. Nick Fury, he doesn't need high Sig level. The Sig level helps in some cases, especially on defense, but for the most part, he just needs Sig level 1. Namor, on the other hand, needs higher Sig level. Without him being at a high Sig level, his Sig ability isn't that impressive either. So, still great that you have those champions, though. Getting them is the hard part. Getting them awakened, it can be difficult too, but you know, not as difficult as pulling them for the first time. So. But yeah, dude, thank you for the buck. Warlock is baby. Yeah, that's right. Roboto was telling me about that before. What is Roboto saying now? Okay, noted. Have been messing with Warlock, and his damage is pretty good. Easy to play, so I was leaning towards him anyway. Oh, I see. Warlock better than Hype, you say? A star? Okay. They're both pretty good. Unawakened, I'd probably favor Warlock too. Awakened, though, gotta give it up to my man Hype. Here's a pun. BG is gonna blow his nuts on all the cats in the store. Oh my goodness. I almost didn't read that. Kind of a little spicy for the family-friendly stream here. Oh man, yeah. Let's check out this nut store though, the Squirrel store. So you can buy everything in here, huh? That's interesting. I like that. I think a lot of this game for me is having to make the interesting choices. But every once in a while, not having to make a choice is nice, and just being able to go nuts, buy everything. That's cool. Oh, wait a minute, I just realized, is there no... Oh, there's no 5-star Awakening gem, though, right? People were thinking there was going to be a 5-star Awakening gem? Or am I missing it? Is there... some other bonus if... Wait. Oh, does that come in the solo event? Hold on a second. I never actually looked at this Road to 1,000,000 Acorns thing. Is that here? Aha! Okay, cool. Well, the title, too. Monkey Joe 2. What the hell is Monkey Joe 2? It reminds me of, was it Monkey Island? What was that game called? Hold on. Monkey Island 2. Well, it is a game. Maybe it's not the game I was thinking of, though. Oh no, it is the game. 1991. Okay. When I pulled this up, it pulled up something on Xbox. I guess they remade it. Wow. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. Anyway, let's. Today's the last day of the arena, right? So I gotta hop into the arena. We gotta get to it, man. Gotta get moving. Wasting too much time. Monkey Joe is the name of her squirrel before Tippy Toe at one point. Ah, okay. Interesting. By the way, Brian, I've had insane luck lately. 6-star Nebula, 5-star Nick and Magic, 4-star Corvus, and Awakened to rank 5. Oh, geez, excuse me. And I awakened my 4-star Domino. 4 is still useful to me. Hey, man, 4 stars are always cool. Never forget that. That's cool, though, man. Got some good pulls there. Good stuff. Monkey Joe 2 is our... Oh, jeez. No, please tell me I don't have the hiccups. Oh, that's the last thing I need. Excuse me once again. But you're right. Monkey Joe 2 is our Lord and Savior. I should have known. Is that Panda Man Pete? Sup, dude? 118 hits to take down Winter Soldier with wow, is that the abbreviation for Squirrel Girl? SQG. Rolls right off the tongue. Pretty good for 345. I don't know. Is it? I'm not impressed by Squirrel Girl. Maybe I should be. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't see her being all that useful. I really don't. I think for someone, it's tough with when like, what's her utility outside of the bleed damage? I haven't looked at her champion spotlight much. Is there something else there, or is it just bleed damage? If it's just bleed damage, I'm not interested, like in the slightest. Because, yeah, I don't know. They're champions that deal just as much damage, but have other crazy things going on, too. It's not bad, don't get me wrong. But, I need more from these champions. Or else, meh. If Brian Grant had the option to, he would burn her at the stake? Whoa, let's not go that far. I don't hate her. I'm just saying I'm not interested in going for her. That's all. She counters evade and auto block. Okay. Decent utility, I suppose. But still not enough. Mr.'s interested in her synergies. You know what? Let me take a look at her synergies. That I can take a look at real quick. That is faster to look at than going through all of her abilities. Let me see. Synergy bonuses. Hardwired for Heartbreak with Sentinel. I do love me some Sentinel. Squirrel Girl, each time a robot opponent is immune to one of Squirrel Girl's personal bleed effects, Squirrel Girl converts the bleed into a shock effect. Huh. Well, that's pretty good. It's only robot opponents though, huh? That's still cool. It's good synergy. Sentinel, each time an opponent is immune to one of Sentinel's personal incinerator shock effects, Sentinel gains 2 analysis charges. If Sentinel has his analysis complete, he deals a burst of energy damage each time instead. Interesting. Not amazing synergy. For the analysis charges, I'll have to see how much burst damage that is. But there's not a ton of times where that would come into play, I don't think. Alright, Super Nanny with Luke Cage. Squirrel Girl starts the fight with a permanent Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 10% until Squirrel Girl's combo meter reaches 0 hits for any reason. Okay. Luke Cage, when hit by opponent special 3 while indestructible, gain a Fury buff, increasing attack rating by 50% for 20 seconds. How good is that? Luke Cage already gains quite a bit of plus attack from anytime the opponent has a debuff. But still, 50%'s pretty good. I wonder how easy that is to pull off. That's a pretty good one, I think. 'Cause I think you can. I think it encourages you that much more just to be aggressive with Luke Cage. So that one's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Beat up the universe with Doctor Doom, MODOK, Thanos, and Mordo. For Squirrel Girl, when Tippy Toe would purify all non-damaging debuffs on Squirrel Girl. Also purify one damaging debuff. We'll use once per fight. Okay. Dr. Doom's aura of Hazareth or whatever it is lasts an additional 2 seconds. I don't remember enough about Doom's aura. I remember the aura. I don't remember how exactly how it works to know how good that is. For MODOK, Thanos, and Mordo, gain 10% attack rating while fighting hero champions. Meh. That one's meh. The Doom one could be good. I just don't remember. Deadpool's Guide to Supervillains. Deadpool. Oh, it's solo only for Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl reads Deadpool's Guide to Supervillains. Cards to gain an advantage, increasing her attack by 10% while fighting villain champions. Okay, kind of meh also. She's only good versus bleed immunes, and Nick Fury is just objectively better versus bleeders, I think. Sounds about right. I don't even use Nick Fury much, you know. That's the thing is like I already don't. I already have a great bleed champion that I rarely throw on the team. It's tough, man. It's tough to run deep wounds maxed out these days. I think. I'm running it right now, but that's from my kind of different mastery setup that I was using for itemless. But with the top champions being suicide-friendly champions, and using so many points just to have suicides maxed out, it's kind of tough to even run maxed out deep wounds. You know, unless there's a champion that is gonna make you stop playing the big three: Ghost, Omega Red, and Corvus. It's difficult to put those points elsewhere. Join my clam. Tempted. What's up, B-Manny? Yo, big day pulled Doom. What? And ready to finish this grind. Should ease into 50 in the morning. B-Manny. Nice, man. Congrats on Doom. Good stuff, man. Also, do you check Alliance feed? I miss it, man. I miss you guys. Pete, when are we going to Vancouver, man? Are we still doing that? Let's go, man. Let's do it up. B-Man's Doom pulls inspired me to open some calves. Just got 5-star Claire like 5 seconds ago. Oh, what? Dude. Congrats, man. Sick. Extremely hot overreaction take. Squirrel Girl will be one of, if not the best champs for the Abyss of Legends. You think so? I mean, it's hard for me to argue against it without seeing her more in action. But I would have to think there's going to be a fair amount of bleed immune champs in there. And I don't know, does her damage hold up to the likes of champions like Aegon and Ghost? I just don't know. I don't see it yet, but I could be wrong. I think the biggest interest for Squirrel Girl could be for the Abyss. If the hit counter thing is based on your combo and not actual hits given, she could be quite valuable. Or you're thinking it's something to do with the hit counter thing? I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, time will tell, right? It's still very, very early to say. She's not even available in the game yet, but I'm really not seeing it personally. I could be kicking myself in the acorns. Come this time next week, or I'll get. Well, hold on. When does the Abyss come out? A couple weeks from now, I could be really kicking myself in the acorns, but I just don't see it. So I don't know. She seems okay. So I've been sort of crapping on her a bit here. Let me take a minute to not crap on her. She seems fun. I like her design. I like the idea of really just using her combo as another resource, just like her power meter or health bar or you know, anything else you could use as a resource in game. That's cool, man. I like the idea that the squirrel can be on you or on the opponent. That seemed really cool too. So she seems fun, but just not someone that I've been interested in going after. That's like a high level, I guess. Hey BG, Quixote, what's up, dude? I'm gonna rank up either Iceman or Emma. Thoughts on which? I like Emma between the two. A bit more than I like Iceman. A little bit of personal preference there, I would say, but overall I feel like Emma is the more powerful of the two champions. Has a bit more going for her these days compared to Iceman. But I think some people do like Iceman over Emma still. So yeah, slight personal preference, like I said, but I would definitely go Emma myself between the two. I don't think her combo thingy will add warfare / skirmish charges back in Abyss. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna do anything like that, right? Honestly, just a guess. Otherwise, she just seems The counter's not gonna be based on combo. They have charges, and each slanted removes the charge. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be charges on them, right? Not on yourself or anything. Her block proficiency sucks as well. It's less than 50%. But she gains block proficiency through having the squirrel on her, right? I don't know. I don't know entirely how that squirrel thing works. Is it mostly not on yourself? That is rough. If the squirrel is mostly on the opponent, if you're not getting the block proficiency from it. I think she's solid with fluid animations. To know that would take her over the current pistol skills, but solid bleeder plus decent evade / auto block counter. Don't think can have 100% uptime with it though. Okay. Interesting. Not even 100% uptime on that, huh? Hey BG, who should I rank up first? 5-star Awakened, Thing, Invisible Woman, or Quake? You're probably going to want to look towards Thing or Quake. If you are good with Quake style, then it's hard to argue against Quake. She's useful in tons of different situations. If you're not into Quake, which I'm personally not myself, then Thing is probably where it's at. Invisible Woman, you know, I don't even think that she's bad. But we like the other two. I mean, it's hard to argue against Quake or Thing. Like those two, in the right hands, some extremely powerful champions that have proven themselves. I feel like with Invisible Woman, we haven't seen enough. We haven't. I don't think we've seen all that Invisible Woman can do yet. I don't think there's been sufficient video coverage of just how good she can potentially be. But until that kind of surfaces, until someone really figures out how to best use all of her abilities and stuff like that, I would say you're gonna want to look towards Thing or Quake. BG, should I rank up my 4-star Thor, Captain Marvel, Thor, Captain Marvel, or Wasp? Which Captain Marvel? If we're talking the movie Captain Marvel, then I would go with her. If you're talking about the other Captain Marvels, I would not go with her. Between Thor and Wasp, if it is the other kind of Captain Marvel, I'd probably say Thor. A bit easier to use, more sustainable. Damage is comparable and everything. So yeah, if it's the movie Marvel, go with that. If not, Thor. Don't you dare say anything against Invisibae. Oh man. We haven't seen enough of Invisible Woman. Well, I mean, she's invisible. Son of a... I want to rank her up. I always wanted to get my Invisible Woman ranked up. I had plans to use her for, like, the Science Gates in 6.2. But I don't know if she'd be super helpful for the one Science Gate I have left anyway, so... Yeah, Invisible Woman's she's gonna stay a rank 3 for a while, probably. We bring in Aegon and Nick Fury to rank 5 very soon. Ain't got no time. Materials for squirrels. Yeah, I hear that. Abyss isn't a factor to me until I know how to feel in there, to be honest. Yeah, I think I agree with that too. I'm not thinking a ton about the Abyss. I mean, a little bit, sure, you know, but I do want to see how the content looks and feels before I really start thinking about these new champs more for Abyss. Unless they have just some crazy ability for it or something, you know. Otherwise, eh. How to skill up for Uncollected. The Dork Lessons channel is probably the best place to go if you haven't checked out Dork Lessons on YouTube yet. He has a series called How to Fight Like a Ninja. And it's covers everything from beginner to beyond expert, I would say. Like some of the later videos in that series, I wouldn't even recommend watching yet, just because, I mean, you could watch them, but like don't worry about incorporating some of the techniques in your gameplay yet, just because it'll, you know, like you got to learn the basics before you get there. But yeah, like the first few videos in that series will be all you need skill-wise to get you Uncollected, I would say. How to parry like a ninja, like basically parrying is where it's at. That's really all you need. That's the #1 ability that you need to become Uncollected, is just be good with your parries. But there's some other some other videos and everything out there that can help you as well. But I recommend looking there first. And then from there, you know, just a matter of getting stronger champions. Just playing the game kind of naturally over time. You'll get better and better at it. Even things like the arena will kind of familiarize yourself with some of these champions and get used to parrying and the rest of the game and everything. So yeah. Parrying is overrated? Well, that's true, depending on the champions you're using. Parrying is overrated if you're playing Ghost. Ghost looks killer for Abyss, by the way. She does. She does. I feel like, so far, the two champions that look best for it are Aegon and Ghost. But we got to see the individual fights and stuff like that. Who knows? Maybe there's a lot more specialized nodes like Do You Bleed. Maybe there's an entire path that is Do You Bleed. And then yeah, maybe Squirrel Girl is nuts for it. And Ghost isn't gonna do squat. But I don't expect that's the way it looks. I suspect it'll be more like individual. Yeah, maybe there'll be like one of those fights on a path or something, and Aegon and Ghost probably where it's gonna be at. AA? Actually, AA could be really useful too if you have unlimited parries. And unlimited parries where you could actually do your heavies and not just like very reduced duration parries. Could be really powerful. Then again, there's no 6-star Archangel yet, right? I think that, you know, there's a few champions that 6 stars, they're not available just yet. I think that's gonna do a lot to kind of kill their effectiveness, you know. It's probably going to be pretty difficult to do that content, even with like 6-star rank 3s, right? So trying to go in there with like a 565, yeah, could be a pretty painful time. Scotty Lang sending over $1. Thank you very much, Scotty. Where's your last one at? Is this possibly for a certain restaurant? Last and for Paseo. Okay. BG just became uncollected tonight. Oh, snap, dude. Congrats. Now I'm scared. Wait, what? Scared? You shouldn't be scared at all, man. You're uncollected. You're unstoppable. The freaking collector can't stop you. Nothing can. You should be fearless. Except for, well, maybe there's the Grandmaster, but hey. No, man, congrats. That's awesome, though. Good stuff. And I appreciate the $1 for Paseo. Thank you very much. Is Dr. Doom available in the normal 5-star crystal? Not yet. When does Dr. Doom? We're still a few months out from him being added, right? But does anybody have the exact date for old Doomy? Old Doom and Gloom. I think 565s in Abyss will be just like 550s in Labyrinth. Sort of. I don't think it'll be quite as bad. But yeah. It definitely feels a little bit like that. Ooh. Cool, I just got some nuts. Have you all had any glitches with the new update? Apparently, Medusa's bugged. That's the only one I've heard of, though. I haven't experienced any glitches myself, as far as like weird combat bugs or anything like that. I also haven't played a ton of the new update, but yeah, update seems fine for the most part. Delithius sent it over to saying tweeters, please. Okay. Hold up. What do we got on the tweeters? Why aren't you done yet? Being without alliance is making you lazy, clearly. Dude, do you have the milestones in all of them? Hold on. Hold on. Double check everything here. Dang, dude, you're killing it. You even got 16.2 million in the 5-star arena. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let me update the big old D too. Yeah, I am slacking a little bit. Oh, I should get out of this arena too, though. I think yeah, this is the last round in this arena for sure. And then I could move on to the 4-star featured at least, but I'm not going to hit all the milestones there. Sadly. PG, do you have any guess on how Kabam will nerf Namor? If I had to guess, it would be something to do with his awaken ability. Maybe there'll be a little disclaimer there. I don't know, like a little wording change that probably won't affect things for most fights, but I suspect it was probably giving them trouble designing nodes, designing future nodes the way it prevents all damage. I don't really know though. Just a guess. It seems that like the wording on it seems like it'd be pretty problematic for trying to come up with nodes in the future. Same for some other things out there. But we'll have to see what Kabam actually is looking to do. Alright, yeah. Only add a little under a mil. Alright, we can at least get this up to like 3 mil. So, we got most of the milestones here. What's up, dubes? BG, what's up, Cody? This new help button is awesome, but I'm always trying to click it after each round. Took a page out of your book. Check my alliance. Are you just in your own alliance now? Yeah, the no help button thing is nice. It definitely is nice not having to deal with it. Went 27 mil in the 5-star featured, and then just said, screw it, don't want to do this no more, and stopped. That sounds about right, tubes. Man was not going to nerf Namor or Sig. Everyone would quit. I bet they're going to slash the attack bonus from the special 3 Fury, or the special damage gained from having Outrage. Yeah, we'll see, I guess. I don't know. No matter what, people aren't going to be happy with what they do with Namor. But I don't know. It's oh man, I slightly kind of don't want to talk about it, but I guess I'm gonna keep talking about it, just because I don't want people to get mad at me for saying it. But well, let's face it, people are gonna get mad at me too, I guess. I don't know. It's just certain abilities, like if there's no limit to them, you know, like even if it's not OP right now. The fact that it prevents all damage when you're attacking right now. I don't think with the current nodes, it's not OP. Like it's very good. is very, very good, and it certainly counters a good number of things in this game. Namor is a great asset to anyone's roster. But I would say it's not... it doesn't hurt the game, really. Because there's a lot of situations where you can't take advantage of that, right? But I have a feeling that there's things that they try to design in the future. Maybe they, you know, a node for the Abyss or something like that. I don't know. Where there was just an unforeseen interaction with his Awaken ability. And yeah, now maybe they're gonna try to put some wording variation on it to allow them to develop nodes in the future that don't just get, you know, don't have some crazy, like, okay, now you reflect 1,000,000 damage to the opponent because that's how much, like, this node is designed to kill you if you screw something up. But with Namor, you could reflect 1,000,000 damage and that's it. You know, like something weird like that. That's my guess, at least. I don't think they would ever nerf it in the way of, like, oh, now he can't be used against Electro or other Thorns type things that we see right now. I don't think they would ever do that. But yeah, that's what I expect. You sound angry? Me? Do I? If they were to directly nerf a Sig, they should have Unawakening gems available. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Even if they allow people to unawaken champions and get all their Sig levels back and stuff like that, still doesn't take back all the time and money people put in and stuff. They should still have that stuff available, yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a big change for Namor, though. I really do think it's just, you know, like I said, preventing some bizarre situation from happening in the future. We'll see, though. It's tough to speculate on stuff like that, right? Because you start to think the worst is going to happen. And to be fair, sometimes the worst does happen. But sometimes it's not a big deal, you know? Whatever does happen. So we'll see. BG is always angry? Yeah, definitely. BG, who gets the rank 5 call-up? Namor, Quake, or Ghost? Decent with all of them, but need a heavy hitter to help me clear Act 6 content. Well, I would say Ghost is number 1. By far. If you're good with Ghost, if you run suicides and all that, I'd say she's number 1 by far. Quake is probably the second most useful, and Namor third, even though they're all very useful. And honestly, I don't think you could really go wrong with any of those three. But that's the order I would take. Nuggles sending over 5 of them Australian bucks. Thank you very much, dude. Saying, "G'day, BG. How much birthday cake can I send to you before I can join your alliance?" Well, here's the thing about birthday cake. Me and birthday cake and my alliance. That's actually not how it works to join. There's no amount of birthday cake you can send to join. If you can redirect that birthday cake over to Kabam, to get them to straight up remove the entire help system. Just get rid of it. Or find some way to make it better. Then you could join the alliance. But right now, as it stands, God, I hate the help system. So no one could join. But thank you very much for the 5, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This game engine is really old compared to new mobile games. Kind of. I mean, in terms of, I guess in terms of most games, and let alone just mobile games, there's a lot of games that don't last 5+ years. So, yeah, it is a little bit on the older side, but hey, man, still good. So you don't like him because he's OP, but when a new champ comes out that's not OP, you're like, eh, because it's not OP. I'm not sure what we're talking about here exactly. We talking about Namor? Actually, yeah, I'm really not sure what we're talking about. I do like Namor. Or was it something else? I don't remember now. What you're talking about. BG rank 2 6-star Omega Sig 25 or rank 5 Warlock unduped, focusing on 6.2/6.3. Ooh, Sig 25 only, huh? It's a little bit low for the Sig level there. I would probably favor Warlock. I'm just trying to think how good Warlock is for the exploration stuff. I know Warlock is amazing in the right situation. Warlock, I love Warlock. I think he's one of my most desired champions for sure. But I'm trying to think about 6.2 and 6.3 specifically, how good he is there. And there, it's a little bit hard for me to say. I don't know. In general, I would favor Warlock over a lower Sig Omega. I think once you get Omega's Sig level up, then Omega's where it's at. But at Sig 25, it's just a bit low, so I'd probably recommend going Warlock. But yeah, that one's tough for me to say, because even at Sig 25, like, you know, Omega still has a lot going for him. And if you are going to be slowly feeding him Sigs, it might not be the worst idea to get him leveled up right now, but yeah, I'd probably still put him on the back burners and go with Warlock for now. UG only hates 2 types of people. People who are intolerant of other people's culture and the Dutch. Name that movie, Mr. Grant. And the Dutch? Why does that actually sound familiar? I can't place it, but I might have actually seen this movie you're talking about. I don't know. Let me know what it is. 'Cause yeah, it's not coming to me. Nolo Lobo sent an over 5. Thank you very much. Saying, disappointed Kabam didn't make a Squirrel Girl tongue twister. So much woodchuck chuck opportunity missed time out. You're right, dude. They totally could have done something like that. Then again, for all I know, they did. Because I didn't bother reading most of or any of the text that they put out. I didn't read the emails. I didn't read the story quest. But yeah, I'll take your word for it, and that they didn't do that. Damn you, Kabam. But no, Lobo, thank you very much for the 5, man. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, Austin Powers Gold Member? Is that where that quote's from? I have seen Gold Member, but man, I think I saw that movie when it first came out, and I think that was it. Which that movie came out a while ago now, right? What was that, like mid 2000s? Something like that. I'm gonna get hit with a special 3 here, aren't I? Please don't use it. No, Corvus, you butt. Austin Powers and Gold Member, so much disappointment. Hey man, at least I actually saw that movie. Most movies I haven't seen, so that's pretty good. Curiosity speaking, do you think you would have liked this game less if there were never any suicide masteries? You know, I don't know. I like the suicide masteries. I think I used to like them better. I don't know if I would like the game less. I think I would still like the game. If there were no masteries at all, that'd be a tough pill to swallow. I don't know if I would be playing the game if there were no masteries, actually. But, yeah, I don't know. I think the suicide masteries, it used to be a much more difficult decision to run suicides or not. There weren't that many good suicide friendly champions. Like, they existed, and it was super exciting when new ones came out that weren't robots. When, like, Iceman and Dormammu came out and everything. Like, that was... Man. People were going wild for that. Like my fellow suicide mastery runners. I remember those being exciting times. It feels a bit... the balance feels a bit off these days, though, where it feels like all of the top champions are not only suicide friendly, but like... Man, you better be running suicides if you're playing Ghost, Corvus, or Omega, you know? So... I don't know. I'd really love to see some different masteries get added that really make players have to make that tough choice again. Because right now it doesn't really feel like you're making as much of a choice. It really feels like people are pushed more into suicides these days. You're not, of course, and I'm not running them right now, and, you know, I'm not saying that you have to run suicides. It's just, compared to the past, I feel like it was, like, both sides were really compelling, you know? There was a big reason to run suicides, big reason to not run suicides. These days, much less so. PG, do you think that Venom is a really good champion? Yeah, absolutely. I use Venom all the time. I think he's amazing. He's one of the most useful champions in my entire roster, for sure. You know, it's funny, certain champions, if you look at them, you look at their stats, their abilities and stuff like that, you might think they're pretty good, but you don't really know until you kind of have them ranked up and have the experience with them and stuff. I think Venom kind of fits into to that category of, like, yeah, you know, you can imagine him being pretty good, but until you actually have Venom ranked up and you're actually playing him, man, like, You just don't know. Like, that guy, that guy is super useful. I still remember the first time I really used him was on the beta, the map 7 beta. Just kind of screwing around, seeing which champions worked, which champions didn't. And Venom, he worked in a big way. And he hasn't stopped working ever since. You think you like this game less if you couldn't play it one-handed and do whatever it is you do with that free hand the whole time? Definitely, man. I couldn't play this. If I had to play two hands locked in all the time, I couldn't play this game. Might as well be playing, I don't know. I would be playing something else probably. Curious, was anyone ever giving crap for being unable to hit map 6 void because of suicides? I'm trying to think back to that time. I don't remember it. I mean, I'm sure it depends. I'm sure every alliance is a bit different. You know, we've had like different phases in Four Loki, or just in my battle group, I guess, just in BG1 and Four Loki. We've had different phases where sometimes it feels like you know, half the battle group is really gung-ho about taking out a mini-boss. And they get there and, you know, go for the mini-boss right away. And then there's been other times where it feels like, only one or two people are are going to be fighting that mini-boss. And there's been a few times I remember where people got frustrated with that. And, you know, had to be like a call out from an officer of like, you know, we need more people fighting mini bosses and stuff like that. I don't know if it was ever a suicide versus not suicide thing. I don't think it was. But just in general, I do remember a couple of times of that happening, type of thing. So I'm sure, like, depending on the group of people within a battle group, if everyone's running suicides, if that makes it more difficult to take a boss, yeah, it could be pretty frustrating. Just ranked 5. My Nick Fury. Feel king like a king. He is a king. He's good. Congrats, man. BG, who would you recommend for my first 5-star rank 5? Ghost Rider, Havoc, Venom, or Cap Marvel movie, all awakened? Probably Cap Marvel movie. But here's the thing. Your first 5-star rank 5, it's got to be someone that you really like. Because you're going to be using that champion all the time. So, whatever champion you just tend to gravitate towards most right now at rank 4, that should probably be the champion that you rank up and, you know, take to rank 5 for your first rank 5. Without knowing anything about you, I'd probably select Cap Marvel movie out of that list, but you know, again, it's a much more personal decision, I would say. Make sure you're ranking the champion that you like. Sup, Buttercup? Sup? Didn't even run suicides like the whole time we ran map 6 because of being competitive in war. Man, arena sucked during that phase. Oh man, dude, I remember at one point you said like it wasn't that bad. And then I think we had like a war break or something, I don't remember. And you turned suicides back on and you were like, I'm never turning suicides off ever again for any reason. like you just had gotten used to it, I guess. You just had gotten used to grinding without suicides. But I distinctly remember that now that you say it. Because I was always thinking, like, dude, you're crazy. I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're grinding arena without suicide. This is nuts. And then, yeah, one day you just said you're never going to take them off again. Let's get my 4th 5-star, and they're all skill. Damn, dude, all 4 of them skill. But hey, at least I got Aegon and Blade. Oh, nice. So at least you're getting, yeah, at least you're getting some good ones. That'd be rough if you were getting all the crap ones. Hello, my banana boo. Ooh, baby booty. How you doing? What's up, Shark? Brian, word / phrase is... Oh, come... Star. I'm pretty sure you just headbutted your keyboard, because those letters don't make any sense to me in the order that you put them in. How do I even pronounce this? Quercus... Quercus Muelenbergi? Or is it G? I was thinking G since the 2 I's for some reason. I don't know. Oh my god. It's a bird. It's a bird that carries another bird. It's a bird without wings and has to have other birds carry it and fly it around. Two birds. One where each of the wings would go for the main bird there. I don't freaking know. What the hell? I ending? Is it I ending? Okay. So Quercus Muelenbergi? Or Burgi? I don't... Jesus. Yeah, I'm just guessing it's some type of bird. I don't even know how to start breaking that down. Or maybe it's Latin for bird cage. Alright, change. That's my actual guess now. Latin for bird cage. Yeah, I even did feature grinds without them, and then when they went back on, I was like, oh hell no, I'm never going back. Yeah, dude. I remember it. Killed so many minis these last couple weeks. Been wondering where the rest of my BG is. 9.5 mil AQ score though is a bit of bragging rights, I guess. 10 mil next. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's rough. You need some help there from the BG members. What up, dupes? What up, BG? What's up, David? I don't know why I said your name like that. Should I rank 3 my Wasp? Duped Sig 20. No rush, I would say, when it comes to Wasp. I don't know, like, Wasp is she's a fine champion. If you run Ghost, then Wasp is a great champion. If you're not running Ghost, you know, like I said, not a bad champion. She's all right, but typically there's other champions that you may use more than Wasp, just because of how fragile she is. It's tough to sometimes bring her to certain quests, you know, because she doesn't. You know, like if you play perfectly with Wasp, then she can do a lot, but one little slip up in a quest, and yeah, she might be benched until you make it through that quest. Just got over that a couple days ago. Between that and extreme muscle fatigue, but decent. Going to get my hair did. Oh, what? What'd you get caught up with? Oh, okay. The cough. Okay. What's up, B. Daniels? So I got one for you. 1.7.30. Wait, what? Got one for you. 1.7.30, which will change to 1.8.0 in one day. Hint: it has to do with me and you. I mean, that's the date. Wait, what? 1.7.30? Which will change to 1.8.0 in one day. Hint has to do with me and you. I don't know. You got me there, man. I don't know. Oh, wait, we got the definition for the Quercus molumburger. Noun, medium-sized... what is that word? Deciduous tree? Am I saying that correctly? Probably not. Of the eastern United States that yields a strong, durable wood. Also known as the chinkapin oak. Am I even saying that right, too? Oh, man. All these damn words start. I need to have Google open and just just type in all of it. Every single one of those words. Including tree. Oh, membership length. Oh, okay. Got it. Well, thank you very much for the continued support. Did you play Magic recently? I might have. I don't know. In the arena, I'm not sure who I'm playing, really. I'm just kind of throwing champions in. It's just autopilot. MBG, will you prepare for the Abyss of Legends or challenge directly? I'm not really doing anything to prepare for the Abyss. I'm probably going to take my time with it. Even if I got through the Abyss right away, the rewards, I don't think I'd be able to use them. So, I don't have a big incentive to go through right away. I might as well wait. Potentially get some stronger champions, although I don't know how I'm going to get stronger champions. I don't know what my plans for the Abyss. Part of me does want to hop in there right away and just try to carve out one path for the initial completion, just for fun. Even if I can't use the rewards right away, it could be fun just being one of the first people to just to hop in there, you know. Help get some footage out to the map makers of the world. So I might still do that, but otherwise, I don't really have too big of plans for the Abyss. Even if I was still in an alliance, I don't think I could really put the rewards to use. BG must have missed tree day at school. You know, I missed a lot of days. Not physically. Physically, I very, very rarely skipped school. We're talking like once or twice a year. And it's more of like the fake sick type of skip school, you know? So yeah, I went almost every single day. But mentally, oh, I skipped. Mentally, I checked out as soon as that bell rung. I just wasn't into it. Don't do what I did, kids. Pay attention. Or you too will not know what the word tree means. It's not good as an adult. Did you look at the 7 global buffs for the Abyss, BG? I did take a look at those, yeah. A little bit of mixed feelings on them. I kind of want to wait and see the actual quest itself, but I don't know. It's weird because I'm not really a big fan of how they did like the what's it called? Like the charges system where you only get a certain number of hits in the fight. But at the same time, like I want the content to be really tough. I want the Abyss to be this massive challenge, you know. And I'm not sure what they could have done to like increase the difficulty. I mean, there's always things they could do to increase the difficulty in other ways, but like, I'm not sure if it would have been better to do it in those other ways, or just to have this kind of limit put in. Like, it's on one hand, you could say it's a crappy system because you can't skill your way around it, right? It's just you get a certain number of hits, and that's it. And on the other hand, well, what if it was something that you could skill your way around, but it's so ridiculously tough to skill your way around it that it's just like a crazy, frustrating experience. That could be even less fun than just having like this hit counter that kind of blocks you off before you have to like pop a revive and go back in, you know? Like, I'm not sure which one is better or worse to deal with. So yeah, it's a little bit interesting. I want to see it in action, get a feel for it. I want to see how much health they have. I don't think they said how much health there are for the fights, right? I'm sure they vary a bit, just like they did in Labyrinth. But I want to see like what the average number is and stuff. It'll be interesting. See how it goes. Are you going to clear the path of Abyss with Omega Red because you don't have Guillotine 2099 or Aegon? Guillotine 2099 doesn't seem like she's going to be a good option for it. I'm probably not going to clear it with Omega Red though, no. Like Omega Red, he is an amazing champion, but he was not good for Labyrinth of Legends, and I doubt he'll be good for the Abyss of Legends. Maybe for some fights he'll be good, and I guess if there's no Limber, Omega Red might be better in Abyss than he was for Labyrinth, but still, the longer the fight goes with Omega Red, the more he kind of drops off. Omega Red is best when you don't have to bait out specials. And of course, you know, if the fight goes longer than 30 seconds, you have to bait out specials, right? You gotta start baiting out some specials. But, you know, normally you've done so much damage in that first 30 seconds that it's okay if your spores drop off while you're baiting specials, and you can kind of wrap up the fight from there still. Or maybe you played it well enough that, you know, you did successfully bait out a special and you still have the spores up and stuff and your damage is still strong. But the longer the fight goes on, you can guarantee your spores are going to drop down to 0 at some point. And when that happens, you know, that's everything for Omega. And yeah, the longer the fight goes, the more that's going to happen over and over, and he just ends up not being that good for the long fights because of it. There's a few exceptions to that though, like Guillotine in Labyrinth of Legends. You know, Omega Red can handle that fight because you have a constant bleed on yourself. Oh, jeez, I wasn't even paying attention. The auto block on this guy. Alright, Infinity Man. I hate fighting this guy in the arena. Let's go, buddy. Am I gonna have to do... How many more heavy attacks am I gonna have to do? 1, 2... What a butthole. Thank you. Uh, 99% lab still for a lot of summoners. Wait, what? I think I missed part of it. Oh, you're saying the locked map is a bogus idea? I kind of like the locked map, to be honest. I don't know. I really don't like it in Act 5. I think it's stupid in Act 5, but I kind of like it in Labyrinth. We'll see in the Abyss. The Abyss, it could be different, I suppose, but I don't mind it. I don't mind it in the Abyss. The idea of it, at least. I don't know, man. It gives it a different feeling, and of course, like, people are gonna make maps, and it really is just a problem for like those initial people clearing it, and then everyone else can use the maps and stuff. But there's something about like navigating the content with the maps that, I don't know, man. It gives it this different feeling than you could get if it was just in game and you were just looking around in game at it. There's something cool about it. It's a real problem for those initial clears, though, man. Like, the type of frustration that can probably make people not want to play for a little while. Just put the game down and be done if you have to back out. You know, imagine that. Imagine the first person that got to X23 in Labyrinth. I'd want to quit. I don't want to stop playing for at least a couple days. But yeah. An itemless Abyss? Yeah, lags, totally. I'll get through itemless. Day 1 too. Should be easy mode, you know. Should be totally easy mode. 2.7 should be solid for stealthy, right? Should be. Round 1 he went for 2.4, which I already thought was very high, but never know for sure, I suppose. I'm enjoying the Squirrel Girl challenge. Anyone else? I haven't looked at it too much. I do like that you can get everything in the store, though. That's cool. Between the store and the solo event or whatever, it seems like the rewards are pretty good. Is there? I mean, what's the? There was another quest to do though, right? I didn't look at that other quest yet. What do you? What's this thing all about? This Squirrel Girl's Acornucopia. Oh God, I didn't read the name of it. The Acornucopia. Good Lord. You could do no revive Abyss, just potions, so have to one-shot every fight. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be doable. Not. Who would you give 6-star generic gem if you complete Abyss, BG? I would hold on to it. I wouldn't give it to anybody. Out of my roster here, I've got some good 6 stars. We've got Aegon here. We've got Omega Red. Out of all the champions to awaken, I think those would be the only 2 really. But because I mean, yeah, like there's Torch here, but I wouldn't give him an awakening. I wouldn't give him any awakening gem, let alone a generic awakening gem. In my opinion, he's totally fine unawakened. And the rest, there's some other good champions, but yeah, not worth it. But anyway, with Omega Red, I use Omega Red for everything. I really want someone different. Plus, I don't have the Sig Stones anyway, so even if I awakened him, my 5-star is going to be better. And Aegon, well, if I just 100% of the Abyss, I would just cry. I mean, you know, it'd be like those people that 100% Labyrinth of Legends with an unawakened Star-Lord in their roster. Like, that had to be painful, going through with other champions. You know? Oh, man. I mean, I guess I did go through with other champions, too, so I kind of get it, but... I guess that was actually... That was completely me, because I had an unawakened Star-Lord. I had the Awakening Gem, I just didn't want to use it. So it was my fault. I remember a lot of people being pissed at me for that, actually. I didn't mind it so much, but I also wasn't one of the initial clearers of the map. I was more talking about like the people who went through there with like Storm, like in the first couple weeks. I did think Gwenpool was going to be a little bit better than she was for the exploration. She was great for the initial clear. The exploration, she was not so good for. Outside of a couple fights. You have to do every day to get max nuts. I mean acorns. Wait. What? I have to do that quest. It's a daily reset one. Oh, hold on. I didn't know that. Let me go back and look at it. Oh, it is a daily. Oh, crap. Okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. Good call. I'll look at that in a little bit, I guess. Go back to the arena for right now. Rocket to rank 4 Awakened Grass PG. Hey, if they ever buff Rocket, I wouldn't mind. Well, maybe, depending on what the buff would be. Brian, you should take your 6-star torch to rank 2. I did mine. It's super good. Also pairs incredibly well with Thing. I was going to actually take Thing up to rank, Torch up to rank 2. In the somewhat near future here. I was basically gonna take up Sabretooth first, since I use Sabretooth all the time, paired up with Omega. And then I was gonna take up Torch next. For my 6 stars. Those are gonna be like my first 2 going to rank 2, but yeah, not being an alliance, not getting those resources so much, I gotta be extra stingy with them, so neither of those champions are getting ranked up for the time being. Eventually I'd like to, but ain't gonna be happening anytime soon. Don't you get one from completion and generic from 100%, or am I wrong? No, yeah, you do. You get the crystal, the random awakening gem for completion, and then generic for 100%. Pulled 6-star Winter Soldier today with the Nick Fury and Cap Infinity on either side of him. Man, I can't tell you how depressing that was. That's rough, dude. That's rough. Man, I always did want to screw around with a 6-star Winter Soldier. With the what's it called? The Killmonger synergy, but dude, at this point I still don't even have a 5-star Killmonger. What the hell, man? 5-star Killmonger came out so long ago. I need him. Kabam, please, for my itemless runs. Not anymore, I guess, but for future itemless runs. Maybe able to enter it twice in one day, since its entry cost, so long as have the cost. Oh, you get the entry from login calendar? Oh, okay. Alright, I think I see now. Okay. Be happy with a rocket buff too? Yeah, I know you would. It's like a dungeon run. Each fight is like going to the next room. Alright, you know what? I guess I'm gonna do it right now just because I'm getting curious. After this round. I'll hop in there. BG, remember when Rocket was introduced and his dash was so slow? Was it? When I started playing this game, you know, Rocket he was just in the, you know, he was in the game already. He wasn't like a new character. I mean, maybe actually, I don't know if he was a new character or not. Like, thinking about it, when I started playing, I think Groot was a new character. Did those two come together? Because I remember Groot being added. Like, I actually tried to get Groot from the arena. When I found out I was in the beginner's bracket, that was like my last chance at a beginner bracket champion. And I went for him, and I missed. That was my first miss. First ever try. It's my first ever miss. But anyway, I was too new back then to know anything about dash distances or anything like that. I had no idea. And I also had asked Mike, and he said, I believe it was the case that way. Okay. All right. Well, let me go pop into this quest anyway. Let's do it up right now. When you're making videos off stream, do you ever feel weird just talking to yourself in your room with no chat going? Sometimes. Most times, no. Occasionally if I'm doing something really dumb, but I feel more weird if there's been a few times where I've done really dumb things with other people around. If you're alone doing something dumb, it's like, nobody has to see that, right? If you you really did something stupid. It's more weird if Laura's around or something like that, or there's been some cases where not for MCOC, but had someone else record me or something, and man, it's a weird feeling to, even if it's like a close friend, or like I said with Laura, it's still very weird sometimes. I move quickly in the quest. You have 30 minutes to do it. Okay. 30-minute limit, 10 fights. Gotta go fast. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Let's hop in here then. The Acornucopia. Let's change up the team a bit. Who would I like to use? I guess we'll throw in Hype. Throw in Nick Fury. We'll get some immunity coverage with Colossus there. Man Thing. Because if you're trying to go quick, you better be using your Man Thing. I want to use more Mystic Champions because I have Mystic Dispersion maxed out, but honestly, they're not the fastest. I guess I'll throw Venom in there. Let's go with this team. BG just won $786 on online gambling. Well, damn, dude. Nice. Sounds like it paid off. BG, remember when you got scared by that spider? Listen, I have nightmares about that spider. That spider was huge, okay? Pill for regen, counter tactics. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go Nick Fury style. And I have no patience to use Nick Fury without killing him off first, so I'm just gonna let Nick Fury die here. $5 says he doesn't read the notes. Well, hey, I already proved you wrong. I already read one note. Go, Nick Fury. Woo! Fights have higher PIs, you go further down the path, but you earn more nuts as the PI increases. Okay. Cool. Redouble determination. Some, I don't know. Yeah. I guess to be fair, I didn't read the notes. Because there was the second node, I read the title, but I didn't read what it actually did. A little too lazy for that. It's okay though. Most quests you don't really have to read the nodes, you know. It's kind of optional if you think about it. Oh, come on! How'd you block that? What a butt. What do we got for this one? Red Skull, kinetic transference, and explosive personality. We're gonna eat those buffs Venom style. Yeah. Dude, where are the arenas? Such clickbait? Well, get baited, son. Am I afraid of your L2? No. The cubester. I should have used somebody else probably. Oh, come on. Really? All my specials are getting blocked. Sinister with Rage, second to last fight was kind of annoying, but I lost one character. Didn't read the nodes on him for some reason. What was this one? Ooh, Particle Protector. Okay. We're gonna go back to using Nick Fury. His damage in true Nick Fury form. He's the fastest, right? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I sometimes think Nick Fury's damage isn't that good. And then the light attack bleed kicks in. It's like, oh yeah, there's his damage. Trying Epic on crummy free-to-play account using mostly 4-star 440s. Not fun. Yeah, this seems like it'd be pretty tough with 440s. Alright, we'll go with the old class advantage here. Electric stuff. Oh, that could be bad, actually. I'm gonna feed his EMP mod, aren't I? Yeah. Let's hope we can kill him without him using a special. Don't use it. Don't use it. Get a good stun here with the L1. Uh-oh. No! Rip shock damage. Yeah, we're fine. I think it's different fights. First two were the same, but didn't have Red Skull or Sabretooth to fight. Yeah, I'm sure it's randomized. Alright, Prey in the Weak, Spite. No, Man Thing wouldn't be good for this, huh? I guess we'll go Hype. We're gonna feed that Spite meter. This fight could be a bit rough. We'll see. Go ahead, buddy. Throw your heavy. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Oh, big mistake. Oh, whew. Just barely. He's already going to use another special too, though. Oh, please use it. Okay, this was definitely a mistake going in with hype. Oh, you know what I should do? I should just not use heavy attacks now. And not use my special. Because eventually, I won't have any active buffs going. Except for dexterity. Okay, we're in the clear now. little rough going. But we totally got this. Please? One more time? Kingpin, no? Whoo! Jeez, man, I can't stop triggering dexterity on myself. Alright, now we're good. Not good anymore. You know what? Screw it. We're going in. Easy game. It's a close one, though. Do you think it's worth rank 2 in my 6-star unduped Cap Infinity? I don't have the 5-star version. I don't think you should focus on that rank up, probably. I think it's okay to take Cap to rank 2, but only if you already have a bunch of other champions ranked up. Oh man, I was going to use Man-Thing for this fight. Cornered. What is personal space? While the attacker is close to defender. Fury buff. Okay, whatever. Alright, I guess we'll use Colossus. But yeah, your 6-star is not going anywhere, you know? Don't force a 6-star rank up. I hope that's not what you're doing. If you have a big need for Cap right now, or you've already ranked up a bunch of other champions to rank 5, it's fine, but if you're just excited because you pulled Cap, you pulled a champion that could be worth going to rank 2, don't be too quick to jump the gun on it. That rank up will be there in the future for you as well. Nice BG, never doubted you at all, I swear. Thanks, man. Alright, what is this one? Can I use Man-Thing for this fight? Annihilus. Defender shrugs off debuffs 80% sooner. Come on, man. All my damage from Man-Thing comes from my debuffs. Okay, an aspect of evolution, which... Oh, that's the rough one. That's the annoying one, huh? Okay, well, we're not doing that. I guess I'll go hype. I like using Venom against Annihilus, too. You know what? I'm going to use Venom. He's going to shrug off my bleeds really quick, but... I still like using Venom for this fight. It didn't seem like 80% faster. Maybe it's 80% faster of the base. But because I have deep wounds, it was still good. I don't know. Either way, look at this. You get to eat his control rod, which is nice. You get to eat the control rod, and then you could eat the fury buffs after. Plus, his longer dashback distance makes it easy to evade the L1s. So yeah, I like Venom for this guy. I didn't evade that one though. The Furies after 2. Uh-oh. I forgot you guys increased power gain because aspect of evolution. You gotta be careful. He's really gaining a lot now. Come on, buddy. I'll eat this guy's rod one more time. Nothing wrong with what I said there. I'm trying to move. There we go. Alright, Wasp. What do you got, Wasp? Stung once, twice shy. When the attacker gains a bar of power, they are affected with a power sting debuff for 6 seconds. Okay. And rage. Okay. I should probably go Nick Fury here, but if I use Nick Fury for this fight, I mean, Man-Thing's not good for the next fight. I want to use Man-Thing. I should have just used Man-Thing earlier when I had the chance. These last few fights have been pretty bad for it. I'm going to try to use Man-Thing here. We'll see how it goes. Could be good. Could be bad. I'm not triggering rage. That's good. Oh, I was gonna throw my L1 just now. I forgot about the power sting thing. I'll throw it now. Shouldn't have done that. I gotta get out of this corner. Oh, you're gonna burn now, Wasp. I totally should have just used Nick Fury. could have killed Wasp in like 2 combos. That's okay. Got some poison going now. Some armor breaks. Cut down this Wasp. Oh, I was trying to do a heavy attack just then. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I did it now. Doesn't not going to do anything now. This is the slowest fight. I think I just missed my 30-minute timer just from this one fight. Okay. Wasp down. I use my Man-Thing to pick up acorns. It's not a bad use of Man-Thing. Okay, and final fight is Thing with Bubble Shield and Oscillate. Oh, Oscillate Thing. Barf. Alright. I guess I'll use Nick Fury? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Dude. I just took a lot of damage. That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Between the Bubble Shield and Oscillate, That was a lot. What an annoying final boss here. Ah, man. Let's try to swipe back. Lame. Alright. I guess we'll go hype style. I don't have the greatest thing counters on my team here. He'll be alright, but... Ugh. Oh, wow, he threw a special even with Oscillate. Okay. Thanks, dude. He should die to this, right? BG, long time no see. How are ya? I'm doing good. Hope you are too. I just collected a whole bunch of acorns. How could I be doing bad? Look at that, man. 10,000 acorns. Beautiful. Is there supposed to be no rewards? Yeah, I guess there's no rewards, right? It's just the acorns that you pick up along the way. Okay. Alright, well that was fun. Oh wait, I thought I did that... What is this little icon here? I thought I had to do that 4 times. Is that just a basket? Okay, obtain unbeatable baskets from the nutty calendar. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's right. I remember you guys saying it now, the calendar. Let me go take a look at that. It's just labeled nutty. Oh my god. Okay. So do I not have to do that on a lower difficulty too? Stop. Okay. Oh, good. I thought I was gonna have to do that like 4 times and then do it a bunch on the lower difficulty too. Oh, good. That's way better than having to... That's way better than what I thought. Beautiful. That's, alright, cool. I like this event now. That was fun. What will you spend your nuts on? Well, you get to pick up everything from the store, I think, right? I don't know what I'll start getting first, but... Yeah, I'll probably pick up most things. I don't know if I'm gonna get every available acorn. So there might be a couple of things I skip out on, but you know, I'll be skipping out on like the 3-star crystals. Like this will be one of the last things I pick up. Or actually these will probably be the last things I pick up is the tier 1 basic catalyst. But yeah. That's good though. That's fun. Fun event. 2 million acorns available. You need 1 million to buy everything. Ah, okay. So really easy to get all the stuff then, eh? Okay. Show me some units. Kabam. Stream for 4 hours. Not today. Trying to keep missing me, telling you about my acorn sheet. Oh, star. How could I have missed that? Is it on your... Is it on Twitter? It is on Twitter. Updated look for the acorns in full. Okay. Oh, so pretty. Ooh, units. Give me that 225, baby. Come on. Yeah, 225. That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Sweet. Awesome. All right, cool. Well, guys, it is going to be a little bit late here. So I am going to be calling it for the night. Good luck if you guys are grinding. I unfortunately did not get the rest of my milestones for the 4-star featured. And I'm not going to be grinding those out. Probably going to get some early rest. And then get on the Squirrel Girl grind tomorrow. Not for the 5-star, just for the 3 and 4-star, but I'll make sure I get her. I've got some tier 4 catalysts that are going to be expiring, so I need to get her to rank her up. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Nuggles and Nolo Lobo, thank you very much for being today's biggest D. And thank you to everyone else that sent over a little something as well. Support is always appreciated. BG just finished Uncollected 100% and spent my nuts on 5-star shards. Opened up 2 5-stars. Got Sentinel. Ooh, and finally duped your magic. Dude, great opening right there, man. Wow. Russian Uncollected, pay it off. Awesome. I know I'm asking if he's seen it. Seen what? Do you see exclusive 2-star in the monthly? I didn't. Star looks like Star's saying it's Sabretooth. Do I already have Sabretooth? I'm not even sure if I already have Sabretooth or not, but I'll look into that. I'm always down for a good exclusive 2-star. Adding one to the collection. We're gonna see a crystal cleanup soon. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I could use some ISO. So, yeah, maybe. I'm a bit low on the ISO at the moment, and I do have a couple of rank ups that I gotta do. We'll see. Maybe not real soon, but maybe sometime in the next couple months or something like that. I got 17k unopened crystals. Most of them are garbage. To be honest, a lot of the crystals are like the free 4. I mean, I shouldn't say garbage. Some of them are still useful, like the free 4-hour crystal. I think I have like 4,000 of those or something. But a lot of them are like the, you know, class catalyst fragment crystals and that sort of thing. I do have some good crystals in there too. Don't get me wrong. I've got a good amount of 5-star shards saved up too. But and these 6-stars, 47 more days till I pop those open. Woo! Be here before you know it. But of the 17,000 or nearly 20,000 or whatever it is, a lot of them are garbage. Or just not anything amazing, I should say. Everything is useful. Nothing is garbage. Just less useful. All right. Anyway, though, it's getting late, guys. So I'm heading out of here. But I will be back tomorrow, normal time. And yeah, hope to see you guys then. Good night, everybody.